and welcome back. We are here at BAM. It's my first time in Australia. How you guys doing? I am Rip, joined by
Alchemist.
That's the one. I wasn't sure if you had another name you go by on commentary. You know, like so if I refer to you, I say, "Hey, Alchemist." Is that how I say it?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, there we go. All right, who do we got? We got some Australian guys, I believe, right?
Yep.
Are you familiar with these players?
I'm a good friend with the guy that's playing Eddie. His name is Corn on the Cob here for this competition, but his original tag is CTC, which stands for Christy the Crimson because he's a Capo player.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a Corn meme of sorts that I'm not familiar with, so that's why he changed his name to Corn on the Cob.
Got it. Corn on the Cob.
So that's him there.
All right, that's Corn on the Cob.
And we'll see who he's versing. Well, his opponent's picked Alyssa.
Yeah.
Alyssa, you know, you probably don't know since you don't know the Australian scene as well as I do, but
exactly.
Alyssa is a very unpopular character. Like,
okay.
I think we have 3 Alyssa mains in OCE region, so that's Australia and New Zealand.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so it's very, very uncommon.
Wait, what do you call that? OCE region?
Yeah, so like Oceanic.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm getting familiar with the terminology.
That's what we just refer to it, because, you know, it's easier than Oz NZ or ANZ or whatever. It's just OC easier. So the opponent's name is Gravitonium.
Gravitonium with Lisa Boskanovic against Corn on the Cob. We're here in Pool D.
And we're in the Abandoned Temple for the first stage. How do you feel about this stage?
I like it. I like the stage a lot. The size is good. It looks good. You know, some of the walls are a little bit weird, you know, because they're angles. You get the wall-to-wall thing happen or weird corners. But other than that, I like the stage and the size of it.
And right now, it starts with a full combo. Good damage there. Nice break.
No thanks.
On 1+2 throw. CTC or Corn on the Cob. I'm not sure. It's so hard for me to refer to his name as Corn on the Cob because I know him for so long.
Call him whatever you want. I'll call him Corn.
Gets the forward 3-2 combo there with Alyssa. That is 14 frames on startup. Nice up 4 there. Can he work his way in with the relax? Goes for the slide. In relax now. Gets the relax 4 for the plus frames. 27 seconds left on the clock.
Man,
Eddie the first one. Rage. There's the rage drive coming out.
Damn, girl!
And the trade.
Huge trade for Corn. He gets round 1.
Very good start for him. You know, I'm not familiar with this Gravitonium play, but he knows Alyssa. Like, I could see he knows the combos. He knows when to do certain moves. Well, not just there, though. He sidesteps the outforward 4 against Eddie. That's not the way to step it, friend.
So what part of Australia are you from?
I'm from Sydney, so New South Wales.
All right, Corn on the Cob is
He's also from Sydney, New South Wales.
So Gravitonium, probably not from Sydney.
No.
All right.
At least I hope
he
not.
Might
otherwise,
be like a Perth, or he might be Melbourne.
Yeah, it's a big country.
Yeah,
so
it's huge.
Yeah.
Damn, girl. Big
Cow Crush. Goes in for the slide.
I like the try there, but there's no bound in this game.
No. Eddie combo, classic Eddie combo for Tekken 7. Gets it to the wall, slightly off axis, so can't get convert into a wall combo. Goes for the full crouch down forward 4. Scary place to be where you're at the wall with Eddie there.
And not where you want to be.
Now in rage. 3 rounds straight for Corn on the Cob.
Everything that puts him back and relax is getting at least a kill right now. Because she keeps on doing attacks that are high or mid and then not picking up relax, which is the biggest flaw that he's had right now in the set so far.
You have to know your character's tools to hit relax every now and again. And if you don't, you know, you have to resort to lows or something that, you know, it's not really too much damage for you, even after you block like back 3-3 or something.
Yeah.
So what do you use for Law? I think Law gets back 4 after blocking back 3-3. Does he?
I do hop kick.
Hop kick?
Yeah, hop kick hits grounded.
Oh.
And then if they do anything, then sometimes you get the full launch.
Hit. Yeah.
So, you know, it's not a terrible strategy.
I honestly
but
didn't
I
know
lost
that.
to an Eddie today, you know, Rami. Rami beat me up with Eddie. I got busted, man.
So maybe you should change the strategy.
I didn't do a single hop kick against relax. I just kept on doing running 3. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. But I think with Elisa, I think you would do down 2. It's like the
that definitely hits ground.
Yeah.
Down to 4 probably hits 4.
Exactly. So something like that probably what she wants to be looking for.
Into the second match, we're in the Mishima building. Gravitonium needs to work his way back into some momentum right now. Losing 3 rounds straight in the first match. Goes for the relaxed 4-4. Goes for the 2-3-3. Nice punish there. Down to 2.
Yeah, Corn on the Cob, well aware of all the strings from Elisa. But nice low parry though. Here we go. Pick it up. Screw attack. To the wall. No, sir.
I'm not sure. He went for the back row catch where you get a 50-50. Rage drive comes out. Hits him out of the boot.
I like the attempt. I like the attempt from Gravitonium, but Corn on the Cob ready to catch the float out there by Lisa to get off the ground. Well played.
Corn on the Cob choosing to contest almost everything on hit from Gravitonium. No duck there on the
Damn! What the? That's turned around.
Forward 2, very uncommon move. Gets the counter hit with the down 3. No full conversion to a combo. Slide after the down forward 2 hits.
Pressure. Oh, I thought he had it.
Very easy to confirm that. relax 1-3. Can he close it out? One hit away. Doesn't fall for the mid and gets to the relax 2.
Yeah,
5
same
rounds
problem.
straight.
Same problem. Every single time, you know, corner top going to relax, and Gravitonium is going for a high attack or mid attack, just not hitting the proper attack that's going to hit against relax.
And another time where he doesn't convert into a full combo from the counter hit down 3. That is a risky move to do because it is launch punish you on block. You have to make sure that if you get a counter hit, you're getting the most damage out of it. You don't want to risk it and then not get anything out of it. That move is also launch punish, but you know, it's very rarely seen.
Yeah, it's so hard. Oh boy, that was definitely a mistaken error.
Oh, just missed the second hit of the slippery kicks. Eddie now enraged. We see a rage drive. Down 3 again. No counter hit this time. Goes for the 3 spot.
Oh, no head. Stuffs the rage drive of Gravitonium on the board. Gets around in there.
Very well done by Gravitonium. You know, as I was saying, Australia NZ, we don't have many Elisa players. So, you know, Corner of the Cob doing very well, even though he might be very unfamiliar with the matchup.
Oh yeah, and yeah, I want to see more Gravitonium like chainsaws come out, right? Because if you're unfamiliar against Elisa, that's the stuff that really messes people up.
No one knows the frames for chainsaws, not even Elisa players.
Yeah, just do it. No punish there. Oh god.
Oh, went for the whip punish just out of range.
Corner of the Cob trying to close it out.
Scary place to be right now. Goes for the second hit.
No pickup. Double rage. 50-50, stuffed it. Get out of here. Corner of the Cob 2-0 over Gravitonium.
Very well done there by Corner of the Cob. I know you guys in the US have a lot of Elisa players. You have Cuddlecore, you have
Obscure.
Yeah, Obscure been making waves in the scene.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, I mean, he's one of those players. I think he's really started making a name for himself during Tekken Tag 2, but he just doesn't travel a whole lot, right? So now that he's come out to a few more tournaments, people are starting to know who he is. But you know, I've always had trouble against him. He's a really solid player. I hope he makes it out to more tournaments.
I was unfamiliar with him until Tekken 7, but when I see him play, I see like he actually has really solid Tekken fundamentals, as well as like the ability, he understands Elisa really well. Oh
yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I think he's one of those guys who, I think he plays with Cuddlecore actually. So I think they're kind of like training partners. Of course, Cuddlecore, she's amazing. She obviously is another player who does not travel enough, in my opinion, right? So hopefully, you know, as the year progresses and these tour events keep happening, we'll see more Cuddlecore, more Obscure at these events. That's what I want to see.
I'm very happy that the Tekken World Tour has given people an incentive to travel, especially more so this year because, you know, it's not necessarily region locked. So a lot of like if you were part of Asia, you knew like, oh, these top 5 players from Korea are going to make it into this or whatever. So you have less reason to travel. You're like, oh, I might waste my money. I might not be able to beat these guys. But now, you know, the 16 spots, it's not region locked. So more people have chances from each region. So you can maybe have 10 people from the US.
You could, maybe. Yeah, or it's like you're going to have 20 from Korea. Yeah, you know, it's one or the other.
Yeah, you never know. One of the things can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obviously going to be very difficult to get a bunch of Europeans or Americans into that global finals. So I think the real benefit of this global change to the leaderboards is that events like this, like BAM, now has like 20 international players here. That's amazing, right?
Definitely.
I mean, BAM is one of those events I've always wanted to come to. I've always wanted to come to Australia. But now it's ridiculous. You guys have like 210 players here today.
Something like that.
There's, you know, Nee, Kudons, John Ding, Chanel, the Nightmare Boys are all here as well.
Everyone is here.
It's ridiculous. Lohai as well. I mean, it goes on. And these are the same guys we've seen traveling across the world, basically. And I think a lot of them are also going to be a combo breaker next week, too. So it's absolutely insane. You know, shout out to the tour.
Something to note about people traveling is I think I've heard that this is Kagemaru's first ever international tournament.
Kagemaru's first ever international tournament. That's pretty sick.
Yes, and he's already out of pools. I think he made winners.
I hope he made winners.
Top 32.
I saw JDCR made top 32 in winner side as well. I think Take made top 32 winner side. So, you know, Take, JDCR, that's going to go down later for sure, too.
They're two of the most consistent players, I feel, on the TWT. You always see them perform well. I think, look, I can't name a time where either player hasn't made top 8 on the TWT recently. Whenever they enter a tournament, they're almost always in top 8.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think that's true. And you know, we were talking about it just before we went live. We were trying to decide, you know, who our picks are to win this whole tournament. My pick is, of course, JDCR. I think he is the guy right now, especially coming out of Korea Masters. I think that he was playing so well there, just better than I've seen him play this entire year. Last year, of course, he was like almost unstoppable. But then, of course, in the finals, he fell off a little bit. Just, you know, when I say fell off, he got like 3rd place in the global finals last year, right? But I felt like in Korea Masters, he's really like a return to form for JDCR. Who's your pick? Did you make a choice last time?
I didn't make a choice. Man, I can't pick. It's so hard. I want to say Nee, just because you said because you said JDCR. I want the law battle.
Dude, and you know, today I saw Nee was playing with Brian.
Yeah, he picked.
That's sick.
He picked Brian. I think He also did the same thing when he versed Guro's Geese because he likes the matchup. Because if Geese ever commits to the mid power crush, which is -14, Brian can launch it.
Right.
And if he continues to do the high one, which any character launch, you just got to duck it.
Right.
And it's obviously like other situations that I'm not familiar with. I'm not a Brian player.
Sure.
But obviously he favors the matchup in one way or another. But
Yeah.
it's very good seeing me playing Brian. You know, it's the character that made him famous. He's known as like the Brian. Although these days we have Mr. Naps from the US or Jimmy J. Tran representing that Brian pick.
Except he's not representing it anywhere. You know, that's the problem. You can't represent a character if you don't ever go to a tournament with it.
Where you at? Come out.
Where you at, Jimmy? Jimmy J. Tran? Is he here?
He's a fan favorite too. Everyone loves watching him.
Of course, yeah. You know, shout out to Jimmy. I'm sure he's still an amazing Brian player. I just wish he would come out to damn tournaments. Like NCR, Jimmy, how could you not come out to NCR? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. A little bit. But NCR, it's like a 40-minute drive, an hour. I don't know. It's not that far.
Speaking of fan favorites, I believe Tanu Kana is in this pool as well.
This pool?
Yes.
I thought she wasn't until like 6 p.m. What time is it? It's 4:40 p.m. out here.
This is his last pool, I believe.
What?
Isn't
Pool
it?
D is the last pools?
Is it not? Or
I don't know. I mean, it could be. We're waiting on a match, obviously. There's a bunch of people over there in the pools area. There is not so much people in front of us. We're waiting to go to the cage right now.
Oh, it looks like we have... Okay, so this is another one of my close friends from Sydney. This is... and he's also got the corn meme as well. This is Crocop, a.k.a. Corn Cop.
Corn Cop.
Versus the
Corn Cop?
Corn Cop. His actual tag is Crocop. It's
Right.
It's named after like a martial arts, mixed martial arts fighter.
Mirko.
Yep.
Crow Cop.
Yep.
Head
exactly.
kicker.
Oh, so you know. I
know.
didn't know until he
Yeah.
told me. And so we have him versing the person I just finished doing commentary with, which is Kolinov.
Oh, Colin.
Yep.
Everyone's telling me about him. So where's Colin from?
He's from Brisbane. He's
Brisbane.
Queensland's estate. He's from Brisbane, so like the city area.
Queensland's estate. We're in Victoria.
Yes, we're in Victoria now.
I'm learning.
You're
I'm
learning. One step at a time. You'll get there eventually. You'll know more of the place than I do.
All right, so that's Colin versus Corn Cop.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, and
Who does Corn Cop use? What's his character?
his main character is Brian.
All right, yeah, he's got a good head kick.
He's been playing.
Mock kick.
He's been playing Brian since he started playing in Tekken 6 BR, and he's been maining Brian since then.
Okay, gotcha.
He hasn't been playing very often because he's very busy with work and other things. But when he was playing, he was one of the top players from Sydney, easily top 5.
Wow, okay.
So he's really good, but he is really rusty. He hasn't been playing for like
How rusty is really rusty?
like a solid 3 months off.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he just showed up for BAM.
No, he had one offline session before this.
One offline. Man, you count his offline sessions? That's pretty impressive.
Oh, well, I was playing with him.
But how do you know he didn't have another one?
Because he said this.
Okay, all right.
He wanted to get some practice in. Like, we did last minute BAM practice. Don't you guys do that before a big tournament? Back in your heyday?
We
when you
used,
competed?
yeah, in my heyday. Yeah, back then, yeah, we used to. But nowadays, not so much. We're like, yeah, let's go to the tournament, see what happens. Who's going to be there? Everybody. Okay.
Let's meet some people, have some food, and have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people come here, like, they're put off by signing up for tournaments because they think they're not going to do well.
Right.
But, you know, it's not really the only aspect of a tournament.
Exactly.
You can socialize, you can meet the players that you've always wanted to meet, you know, your idols. Like, it's always a good thing, regardless of what happens. It's an extremely amazing experience. There's hype. You don't get this anywhere else. I think the FGC is very unique in that regard.
Right, and even if you're not going to win, it's always a test for yourself. You know, like you can go 0-2 in your first tournament, you'd be like, damn it, I lost. But when you lose those 2 games, or those 2 matches, 2 sets, whatever you want to call it, you know, you're going to go back and say, like, man, if I had just done this or that, I would have done better. And when you get those moments, you start learning and you start improving for yourself, and then you enter a tournament again, and you're like, that's not going to happen again. You finally win your first game. It's like you just measure your own progress, you know?
Exactly. That's the right kind of mentality to have for these kind of things.
Here we go. Looks like they're finally in the menus.
I'm just sorting out the player sides, I believe. So, judging by who these players main, I think it should be Brian versus
Welcome to the
Lars.
King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Brian versus Lars. It got so loud in my ears. I'm gonna try to turn one of these knobs. How about this one? That one is nothing. This one's mine. All right. Beautiful. We are good to go. All right, I forgot their names already. Crocop versus Colin?
Kolinov. He goes by Kolinov. Okay, so
Kolinov.
this is interesting.
Like a Dragunov player? Kolinov?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my
His
god.
No, he doesn't play Dragunov anymore.
But he still goes by Kolinov?
His name is Colin.
Yes.
And He started playing in DR.
Okay.
And he was a Dragunov main.
Sure. And who does he use now?
Lars. He's a Lars loyalist.
Welcome to the king of
You
Iron
can't do
Fist
anything with Lars and Colin. I'm sorry. Call Lars? No. Nope. Colin off, huh?
He genuinely does not pick any other character.
I'm trying to figure it out. So I can't come up with anything. How do you mix Colin into Lars Alexanderson?
Lars Alexander.
Damn, he's letting him know.
Ooh,
All right,
Prokop
I like
going
it.
with the Kazumi pick. This is his secondary character, just like Take used to main Brian and plays Kazumi on the side.
Yeah,
And
people
that's the other
are
round.
saying that the game volume is super high, guys. I don't know if the production guys can hear me, but it definitely did get loud for us too. I felt like, so we turned it down in our ears. But hopefully, you guys can do the same. If you guys are watching, it's a little bit too loud.
Are straight into it in the jungle outpost. We got Kazumi versus Lars. Something interesting to note is that every single low Lars does can be punished with Kazumi's while standing 1-2.
Okay.
Because it's 12 frames startup. Even moves like while standing 2-1 with Lars, which is minus 12, used to be minus 13. You can still get a hefty punish for it, which is around 36 damage. This is a matchup I'm quite familiar with because I main Kazumi myself.
Per while standing 1-2, you said it was?
Yes.
Does that have good range? Like, does it always hit, or is it one of those moves
No,
where the
it
first
can,
one whiffs?
it can
Yeah,
whiff.
I
Yeah.
hate moves like
I
that.
hate moves like that too, but you know, once you figure out the range, you know when it's going to whiff and what is it.
Yeah.
So good start here by Corn Cop. Nice duck on the down back 4 there. Gets the launch punish. Goes for a suboptimal combo. Couldn't have
Get
been a
off
bit more
me.
damage. Everyone's breaking their throws today. We don't want to see the animations. The cinematics are too long. 35 seconds left in the round. Kolinov with his back to the wall. 1-1-2.
Wow, he had a nice backdash into duck, get the jab to it, but he didn't do anything with it.
Finally gets some damage on the board. It does Kolinov. Nice duck there to get the while standing 4.
Great block.
And there's that punish we were talking about while standing 1-2. Very good start here by Corn Cop. I feel like very few characters actually have while standing I-12 punishes. So like there's Kazumi, Dragunov, Fordio. I can't think of many others. Like I'm sure there are, but I'm not thinking of it. And a good start here by Kolinov. 50% life already down for Corn Cop. Trying to work his way back in with the jabs. Has Kolinov with back to the wall. And a nice punish on the down forward 2-1 there. That is optimal for him.
Again?
Another one and another great punish. Down forward 1 to close out the round. The tied up 1 round apiece rather.
Okay, there you go, Kolinov. Patience paying off there. Corn Cob going a little ham with the twin pistons, down forward 1-2s from Kazumi.
Maybe he's just trying to condition him later so he gets free lows when he needs it in the open. You can do that against players who are waiting for the second hit.
Yeah, I feel like Corn Cob's mentality there was, you know, his back is to the wall. I'm just going to let it rip sometimes. But if it hits, congratulations to me. I'm so good.
You know, yeah, exactly. If it hits, you know, I'm going to get that 50% damage. And a nice backdash there. Doesn't commit to the second hit of down forward 2-1. Maybe thought it was too late and Corn Cop could have blocked. Again, Corn Cop with his back to the wall.
Pressure, nice homing attack. Stops the sidestep, sweeps the leg, and got him.
Caught the hop kick with the back 1.
Round 4.
Kolinov.
Fight.
Up 2 rounds to 1. Here we go. Final round, game number 1. I said final round, but it's not because I just believe in Kolinov so big right now.
1-2. No block on the down back 4 there. Went for the orbital.
Damn,
Goes
I
for
see
the mid option.
I see June in the chat, not meaning to distract from the match, but hope he's doing better.
Get well soon. Lars now in rage. Lars's rage drive is somewhat like, you know, not talked about that often, but it does have a bit of a built-in mix-up. If you block, you get hit with the unblockable. People forget about it. It's not really the greatest rage drive, but it is pretty decent if you know how to use it well.
Funny.
Baits out the back 1+2 with the whip throw. Can he close it out with one more hit?
Damn, he just went for it.
Hail
Kolinov, no.
Mary.
Now, like I said, final round, game 1. I knew it was going to happen.
You started believing too early. Now you got to support your boy. It's the last round.
Wait, which one's my boy? Which one's your boy? Don't you have a boy here? Is it Corn Cop?
Yeah, I'm on Corn Cop.
All right, let's go, Kolinov. This way you have unbiased commentary. You just pick the opposite side. Hey,
Nice wall break there. It's going to get big damage. Lars will get him to the wall. Not unless he drops the combo. Nice punch in down 3 there.
I like the
Interrupts his
interrupt.
offense with the down 1. Running 2 comes out. Nice block.
got him. Here we go. This might get to the breakable wall. He should break it too. Yes, sir. Can we get to the next wall? Not with the spike.
Oh,
Damn,
and the
girl.
power crush.
All right,
Can he
last
close
chance,
it out?
Kolinov. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Not
Down
that.
3. The classic low to take it. 3-2.
Yeah, you know, so many people used to talk about how Kazumi doesn't have good lows, right? But I mean, I feel like she has pretty decent lows.
I've been playing her since 7.0, and even then I thought she had good lows. That was before, like, she had knockdown on down back 4, before she had hell sweep.
Yeah, I mean, people I guess people want her to have like a real hell sweep, you know, not out of like a fly stand.
Yeah.
Now she has a good low. No, I think she's fine.
She has very good lows. She's just a strong character overall. Obviously, as most people say, she's like one of the better characters for tournament, especially a really good character.
Oh, super solid, man. Just because of down forward 1. That move has been so hard for them to balance, right? Because even if you go back to 7.0 in the arcade days, they tried to balance patch it, right? They tried, and it's still so effective. Obviously, it was way better before, so she's much more quote-unquote fair now. But
I honestly think she doesn't have the best down forward 1 in the game, but it's definitely one of the best.
right. Oh, it's still one of her best tools, though,
Yeah,
right?
she has to use it. It's core move.
Right.
So in the second match, we're in Abandoned Temple. Kolnov deciding to stick with the last pick. As I said, he's a loyalist. He did very well in his first match. I think if he keeps playing the same way, maybe just picks up on the timing in Kolnov, he can take this match here. Because he has to do so, otherwise he'll go down to the losers bracket. And just as you said, a beautiful whip punish there with the arc blast.
And now the position switch here. Corn Cop's got Kolnov back low, but gets them with the forward 4. Big low. Kolnov getting a little bit risky. I like it. That's what he needed at the end of the last game.
You know, you don't expect the risky lows to come out when you have like a pixel of life left, but your opponent throws it out. You have to question the decision that he made. Then it's a mind game. Like, there's no way he's
like, you had 40% health. If I blocked that, you would have died.
Yeah, something like that. No punish on the backboard because that is minus 13, but it does have decent pushback and quite evasive.
Oh,
nice
almost got
sidestep
it.
arc blast.
I think Arc Blast used to be like the key back in Tekken 6 for Lars, right? Now, you don't really see it as much. You don't really see Lars as much.
Yeah, you don't see Lars that much. I was talking with Kolnov when he was on commentary, and we were saying that like the main Lars players are Dojin and Lohai, and you know even then they play him as like a sub character.
Sub character, right?
He's like in the deepest recesses of their mind. Like they'll forget him until they need like I got nothing else. And Kolnov, 2 rounds straight right now, playing really well. Looks like he's made the adjustments that he needed. And there's that risky low once again. Caught out the hop kick. I think that was a failed input on the arc blast.
Oh, I see.
Down back 4, trying to work his offense.
Right now, though, Kolnov, he looks pretty good. He seems to have found a rhythm here. Corn Cop really hasn't found an answer.
Do you believe that Corn Cop will make a change to his name, Brian, if he loses this match?
Well, we'll see what happens. He's got
Both
one game
plays
lead
now
on.
Rage.
I think we're going to see a Rage jump. Kazumi, wow!
Here's the Rage drive. Starts
nothing.
nothing. And nice block on the forward
Clutch.
4 there.
Clutch block. Very important there. Corn Cop can still close it out here in game 2.
Down back 4 into the shoe shine. Gets the homing move. Doesn't duck the orbital. That's good for Corn Cop.
Damn, girl. There we go. Sidestep Arc Blast. This could be it with the wall here.
Yeah, this should be it. Big damage.
Boom!
7 golden letters for Kolnov.
Look at him, man. That's focus. He's pissed. Does he always look like that?
Only when he's playing Lars.
And as you called it, here we go. Character select incoming for Corn Cop.
I
Is
think
that
he's
his name?
been up for
Corn
the
Cop? Damn, I can't remember it.
Corn Cop or Crow Cop. Either one is fine.
All right, whatever. Corn Cop.
He's going by Corn Cop, so I'm going to call him Corn Cop.
All
It's
right.
2018. You can be whatever you want to be.
King of Iron
Are we going to see the Brian? The Fury. Brian Fury versus Lars Alexanderson. That could be a goodie.
Brian Fury.
Well, he has to stick with Lars. I don't know what he's deciding on.
You know, sometimes when people go back to character select, this is a strategy, right? You let them take the time, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to take my time, just throw you off now.
If I remember correctly, I think there's a player that is notorious for going rematch, even though you have to change stage.
Oh, it's probably peeling.
Oh, maybe. I remember one of the commentators in the US saying something like that. And
I mean, we just talk trash. You know,
Okay.
like we're not serious. We don't know what they're doing, but it sounds like a peeling kind of strategy.
I mean, it is a viable strategy if you're doing it to mind game your opponent and cool them off. But it's obviously a scumbag tactic.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the Twilight conflict. This is Lars' hometown. Feels right at home right now.
Oh, this is where the music changes for him, right?
Yeah. You know, this is because you don't see Lars very often, and it's random stage select. The combination is quite unique. So we're going to see something we haven't seen in a while, I think. Hey, doesn't get the conversion to the full combo for counter at 4. Ooh, nice hit confirm on the down forward 1-1-2.
Man, so this is his main, huh?
Yeah.
And he's bringing up for game 3 here. Kolnov. Nice whip punch, gets him to the wall. Hey.
You know, Lars still does a lot of high combo damage, especially at the wall. Even though his neutral game, a lot of his folks do less damage. Kolnov takes the first round. Nice forward 1+2 to get the wall spat and take it.
Fight.
Yeah, he's looking really good now.
Really good. Really sharp on everything. Picked up on Kolnov, on Krokov's timing. Doesn't commit to the second hit. That was an excellent wood punish if he hit. Regardless, you know, he has the read that Krokop is playing at this range.
Oh yeah, his offense is working 100% right now. Oh, beautiful.
Wall break. Already used his screw though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but he might still reach the wall. Almost, almost.
Slightly off. Down back 2-1. One hit away.
Beat down.
Brian in Rage. Rage Drive could do a lot of damage right now. Will he use it? Decides to go for a combo to carry the wall at some
Oh, I like it, I like it. Nice in good position with the rage. Oh, but the jabs.
That was just slightly off timing.
Yeah, he's got his timing down so well here. Floats out the orbital. Here comes the screw attack. All the way.
And this is that rust I was talking about showing for Krokop. He hasn't been playing for long. Oh, for a long time he hasn't been playing.
Right.
So he doesn't remember these situations. And a mark kick.
Oh, big power crush. Here we go. Oh, man. Is he a taunt Brian or a non-taunt Brian?
No, he will taunt. He loves his taunt. He's been doing it for years and years.
Punish!
And a beautiful punish.
Ball's in the
there.
way.
Great awareness. Can he close it out?
There
One
it
hit
is.
away in the
Down
down back
three.
The classic.
Round 4.
All right, yeah. Now I know he's old school. Ending with the down back three with Brian.
Catch it. Nice start there.
Damn, orbital versus orbital.
Last wins this time. Nice while standing 2 there. 2-1 rather.
Hey.
Back dash.
Damn, the
Back
crowd
dash.
went wild. Hey.
And hit his shoulder. Can he close it out? Brian with his back to the wall. Does have rage. And a nice block there on the bound back 4.
Huge opportunity. He's still got the rage. I think he's going to save it here. Spend the rage driver, rage art. Will he get one of them? Got a block here, though.
Goes for the mid option.
Got him.
4-4-3 to take it. Kolinov, very well done by him. Takes it 2-1 over Krokop right now.
That's the name.
Man, I got flustered because I said Krokop or Konkop.
Yo, look at we got a crowd cam. Damn, that's cool. See Nobi back there. That's all the pool stations you guys are looking at on the left over there.
We got, I think, 40 setups or something.
Hey, look, there's Rip over there, too. There he is. He's coming on up. Right down the middle. There, get a seat, man. Chillax. Good time. Man, that was a good match. Colin with the adaptations there.
And he, as we were saying earlier, you could see on stream that Lars' theme music is playing in the background. This is obviously only for this stage. You don't get to hear it often, but here it is.
Hello, everyone.
So we got another match coming up on screen. They're going through some technical issues. Or rather, they're fixing something on the setups. We should have a few new players jump in on soon. I think they're just waiting for some of the pool matches to end. There are a lot of killers in this pool. If I remember correctly, Nobby's in this pool. Kana, as I was saying, and some others. I just don't remember who. It's a long list of players.
You think they can tell the difference?
I'm joined by Rip once again.
Hello, everyone.
So yeah, we got another match coming up soon. So far, like we've seen a lot of great matches. A lot of Australia versus Australia, but a lot of Australia versus internationals as well. Obviously, internationals versus internationals as well. Devil Rip.
Do follow my channel. Level up your game, yeah?
All right, so yeah, both Rip and I on commentary right now. We both made it to top 32 on losers. Top 32 is later today. Tomorrow we got top 8 for you guys. Looks like Nobby, Norby-san is jumping on stream setup right now. He's gonna be on P1. Nobby, obviously the champion for Tekken 7 in 2016, I believe, for Evo. Let's see who his opponent is. His teammates from Yamasa coming up to support him.
I'm not the commentator. I don't know what to say. Just want to throw around. We do a switch. Okay, we go back to Rip now. The real Rip is coming. Tekken P2 is out.
Oh, I think his opponent is a friendly tree. I could be wrong, but I recognize him. Let's see if that's true.
Who do we got? Oh, Nobi-san.
Nobi versus... I think this is a friendly tree. That's
Is
his
this
name.
Korn someone too?
No.
Are you sure?
I hope not.
Do you recognize him? The guy on the right over there?
I think I do. I think this is a Nina player called A Friendly Tree, who's also a content creator. He makes
Friendly
tutorials.
Tree?
Yes.
Okay.
He makes YouTube videos.
Cool.
Where he does like, I believe if you want to know your character's max damage low parry combo, he has one for every character on his YouTube channel. Also like Nina tutorials and stuff like that. So he tries to help out new players whenever he can. Hopefully it's him, otherwise I'm talking up someone that's not on the stream. But I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah, make sure you guys check him out and level up your game. Is that how it works?
This tournament
Also, I'm being told. Okay, so was I wrong?
People are calling him Corn Willis.
Cornwallis? Yeah, Cornwallis. This is the New Zealand Yoshi player. My bad.
Oh, damn. All right. Damn. All right.
thought I
Well,
recognized-
shout out to that YouTube guy, too.
So Cornwallis played for Team New Zealand yesterday in the 5v5. He showed off a lot of his skill with Yoshi. He plays on hitbox actually.
Cheater. This guy over here that we're looking at right there, that's the hitbox player?
Yep.
All right, this is the cheater from New Zealand, boys. No kidding.
A lot of people do have that that opinion of hitbox players, like that it's cheating or something.
I've tried it. I've tried it. And, you know, it's very difficult to actually play the game with it, but certain things like doing a backdash or something is much
Yes,
easier.
of course, of course.
It's literally like cheating. You cannot do that input with a stick or a pad.
You just press like 3 buttons and it does a backdash
right.
cancel.
You hold them, or you just tap between the other two.
Oh yeah,
That's
because
it.
it doesn't have that the buffered input thing.
Yeah, because if you hit forward and back together, it counts as neutral.
Yeah,
Which
oh.
is you can't do that in any other thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so you can't hold forward
So
and
that's
stick it back at the
technically
same
something
time.
that's technically an advantage.
Yeah, and so it's somewhat cheating. So we'll see how Cornwallis' backdash is here. Gets to counter it though. He's off to a good start.
Oh, Nobi-san is playing Fang. So another one of the pocket.
No, in the back.
One thing to note is Cornwallis loves his wake-up options. He loves to do wake-up flash, wake-up forward sweep. And there's a flash right there.
Cornwallis. Round 1 against Nobi.
He's a very flashy Yoshi player. Please excuse the pun. And
Hey,
another
he's
flash.
flashy as hell. You're right. No combos, just flashes.
And a nice forward Kenpo 4 gets the plus frames. Yoshi Bitsu is back to the wall now. That's the last standing one. Back forward keeping that 4. Nice
Alright.
low parry there.
Here we go. This is something that he could have needed here.
He's going to take away sword. Goes for the gimmicks right now.
He's getting crazy. Punish. Oh, what the hell?
And gets him
What
with the
the hell?
follow-up.
What
Side
the
step
hell?
One. Does have rage. Will he make use of it? Down 2 to close it up and tie it to 1 round apiece.
Come on. He got a wall splat and everything. Ugh.
Starts with a throw. Can hit 4 from Nobi-san.
All right, settle down, Cornwallis. You got this still.
Down 2. A lot of these pokes into the wild standing 3. Big walk
Oh.
over here. And the shoulder just enough to take it.
Round 4.
That was a very quick round.
Fight.
Yeah, it's not over though. 2 rounds to 1.
Goes into the King Shot stance. Does the 1+2. Forward, forward, 4. A very good Yoshi move to keep your opponents guessing at range 2. Punishes the get up 4.
Nobi on fire but gets caught.
It's such a tricky move where you do those spins that take away your life, but get you out of such troublesome situations.
Oh,
Uses the rage drive
God.
and takes it.
that was a good rage drive.
That was just like 50% life that evaporated after the rage drive hit.
Nobi not looking phased at all by that first round.
You know, yeah, we don't see his Fang pick very often. I was just expecting
No.
a Dragunov versus a Yoshimitsu, but, you know, just decided to go with the Fang.
Yeah, that rage drive was something else though. You know, like Cornwallis is gaining momentum in that round, and all of a sudden, boom, rage drive, surprise.
I think he just started really fast, but he was downloaded. But obviously now he can make the adaptation. This is like the trademark of a good player.
The
You
thing
got-
is, though, you know, Cornwallis had him. He should have had the first 2 rounds. Like, the second round, he started off with the flash right away. He just dropped the combo. And then after that, you know, he got the wall splat, and he dropped the combo again. So he just, maybe nerves get into him a little bit. I don't know.
Speaking of hitbox, as we were saying earlier, I feel like there's ways of dropping combos that aren't something that you drop it with a stick. Like he got flash at sidestep 1. I don't imagine, and that's really hard to do on stick.
Yeah.
Unless he was just going to do flash and have it blocked at sidestep 1 or something. So that's just like a really weird situation. So in the second match, we're in Salt. Fun fact for you is Salt is actually the Arabic word for marketplace or like shopping area. That's where it comes from.
Okay.
Nice sidestep shoulder there, gets the back turn combo. Still gets the screw, goes for the sidestep 3 into the 1+2.
I like to mix up after the back, too. What the?
Just the jump, hitbox, hitbox mistakes. Then with
Oh
rage,
my
uses
God,
the
again!
well-timed
He's
rage
dead!
drive.
He's dead. Nobi with the rage drive. Cornwallis, he's got to hit the brakes sometimes.
Do you think Fang's rage drive is one of the better ones in the game?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's really, really good. 13 frames and it's like +9 on block.
The book you need.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's so good, the rage drive.
yeah, of course. Gets the King Shore low. Can he close out the round?
Oh god, impatience from Nobi, but he's got a pixel. And the Ragey. One shoulder could change everything. Oh, he tried to position for the rage drive shoulder to get the wall spat again, but Cornwall is not letting him have it.
And nice, starts off with the round with a low. Nice punch there on the 1-1. Even though there is a mind game. Went for the punch parry with the shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Too slow, that is not -14, which Yoshi's while standing one is on the startup.
What
And
the?
a nice spin into the, what is it? What's the notation? Crouch dash 1, was it? Yeah,
tell
crouch
me.
dash 1. Yeah, crouch dash 1.
All right, forward 1+2 is coming at him. And he's got the lead. Cornwall is 2-1 in game 2 now against Nobi. New Zealand getting loud. I'm assuming that's them.
Yes, the hit is the boy. Down forward 4. Nice block there by Nobi-san. Full crouch. Gets the homie move into the free follow-up. 50 seconds left in the clock, so it's a very fast round. Bang right now.
He is
nice
going
low
in.
parry there.
Yeah, beautiful low pair at the wall. Big combo incoming. Boom.
So much damage.
Oh, he got him!
Oh, this is the parry!
Oh my
the
god!
Flash Rager!
Yo, Cornwallis.
Such a call.
are
Takes
you
away
gonna
the
do?
sword. What are we going to see?
Oh, we're going to get crazy.
50-50.
It's party time!
1+2.
Nothing, nothing. Oh, look out. Oh my god, Cornwallis, what are you doing? He's the best! He's the best!
At the low to close it out.
Oh my god.
That's the best thing about Yoshi. You never know what's happening when he puts away his sword. You never know what's gonna come. He does like the jump that does no damage, it just changes his position, and then you see a low or a flash or something. There's always so much hype. I love watching like good Yoshi players in action.
Yeah, right now, Nobi, he's not looking so confident anymore.
He's saying, I need my Dragon off. He sees a custom, he wants that. You know, Nobi infamous for his customs when he plays in arcade.
You gotta believe that Cornwallis came in here expecting to go against the Dragunov, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, he got the Fang out of the way, but now he gets just one game. All he has to do is take one game off of Nobi's Dragunov to send him to lose a bracket.
And the good thing for Nobi now is he's already seen how Cornwallis plays. He's seen his timing, his playstyle, but this is the first time Nobi picks Dragunov.
Right.
So, you know, you have one game, you don't like, and that's it. If you lose this, you lose. You're
The
out.
thing about this, though, is that Yoshi's such a crazy character that the download sometimes is longer, right?
Yeah,
He's got so many
definitely.
more options that he can go to. Like, no sword stance, he only pulled out at the very final round of game 2. So, nobody didn't really get to see a whole lot of that. If you bring that out in round 1, like, it's a whole new game.
I mean, he has like 180 moves or something, right?
He's crazy.
Like, so many moves and infinite options to use them in.
Hey, look at that. Helicopter almost caught him.
It's interesting that Nobi picks this Dragunov custom.
Oh, my. Yeah, old school. Oh, my God, the side step is so clean.
So
So the
if-
hitbox. Oh, God. Beautiful power course downstairs.
Something to remember is both players have tools that will floor break. So like Dragunov has the up forward 4, which you could floor break into a full combo with down 3-4. And Yoshi has the grab from the Dragonfly. Nice punish there.
Yo,
Gets the
Cornwallis! Yo, he's got the lead against Nobi. New Zealand over Japan, maybe? He's got the lead. Let's see.
Nice down 4 keeping the check. Comes in with the crouch dash 3. Goes for the crouch dash 1. He loves using that move. That's very unsafe, but he's using it in good timing, getting hits when he needs to, especially after the spin.
Nobi's hesitating now, too.
It has to be very scared. He's one round down against Cornwallis and does what we're
Downstairs.
talking about. Gets up forward 4 to the down 3 into the combo. Big damage, especially after the floor break scaling. Down back 2 and a down forward 1 to close it out. Ties it up for 1 round apiece.
Yeah, Nobi, tournament veteran, pulling it back together, ties it up. Beautiful walk into the back.
Max damage punish.
We're going downstairs, basement, boys. This basement is about to explode.
No more floor breaks, so you can't utilize those moves that you want to use, such as the drag 1+2 throw, the up forward 4. Nobi down into rage now, down to last 10%
Careful.
HP, and a while standing 3.
Oh my, I can't look. I can't look, why are you killing yourself?
What's he going to do? 35 seconds left.
Oh, the power crush! Set point for Cornwallis.
Playing out of his mind right now. Nobi looking a
Yo!
bit flustered. And
Oh,
the down back 1+2.
He's getting ham.
Catches the backswing blow to while standing 3. Down 2 to work his way back in.
Big
Gets
wall
the
standing 2.
launch.
Here we go, Nobi now with the wall carry combo. He's going all the way. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, got him.
Doesn't duck it.
Ragey now for Cornwallis. Will we see another rage art? No, sir. Final round. Nobi versus Cornwallis. Japan versus New Zealand.
This is so good. How often do you see Yoshi versus Dragunov?
And down the wire gets this.
count
Oh
it.
no, he dropped it.
You can still combo even if you can commit to the second stone hand.
Jesus.
Down for 3, up for 4. Gets
Big
the
one,
wall running
too.
2. And stomps on him.
Oh, big
nice
what?
step there. Gets the launch.
Sideways. No, he should have sword sweep. That might be it. That might be it. No, wait. He's gonna live. I think he's gonna live.
He's gonna live.
Pixel.
He's on a pixel.
Oh, he
Oh!
tried. He tried to get the walk. Nobi committed with the running 2, and Nobi gonna take it over Cornwallis down to the wire. Man, if he got that sidewalk and that running 2, ugh.
You could see at the end that when he
Damn.
got the wall running 2, he got counter hit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He stepped and then he attacked.
Too
I
soon.
think if he kept sidewalking, I think he would have had that round. If he had that, everyone in this building would have went insane.
People are looking around like, ah, damn it, it was so close.
You
Yo,
got
look at that.
people-
Round of applause to Cornwallis out there.
Putting
Damn, that
on
was
a
good.
show.
That was good. Yeah, he's got a huge smile on his face, so he's having a good time. Damn, that was sick. That was super sick. Looks like coming up next we've got Yiggs, which does mean we are in the Tanukana pool because he's in the same pool as Tanukana. You know, that cage door, Yiggs is struggling with the cage door. I wish we could see him right now. But it keeps getting stuck. I couldn't get out of the cage earlier. There we go. They figured it out. Somebody's got to start kicking it open.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but it looks similar to the arena stage in Tekken.
It's an octagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it looks similar to it. I know it's meant to be an octagon, but I'm not an MMA guy or anything.
It's just an octagon.
It's general knowledge, but not
Yeah.
to me. So we do
Oh,
have
man.
Corn on the Cob back on the stream right now. He's going to be versing, as you said, he's going to be versing Yiggs, who
Yeah,
is
Yiggs.
a Australia's resident Xiao Yu player.
Uh-huh.
He has all the tech, all the dirty tactics with Xiao Yu. This is Eddie versus Xiao
Eddie
Yu.
versus Ling. Is that what we're going to see here? I'm sorry. What is his opponent's name?
Corn on the Cob.
Oh, that's Corn on the Cob. He's back. He's back. I recognize him now.
This is basically a match of limbo. Who can go lower?
Yeah, so it looks like from the chat I'm reading that if Tanukana wins, she will have to face against Naroma.
That'd be a good one to be watched. To watch, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Have you seen how Norma has been favoring the Dragonov and Devil Jin pick over the Jack?
Yeah, Naroma, you know, he's a tier enthusiast, it seems.
Yes,
right?
I would say
He's
that
like,
is
hey,
the exact word for it.
Dragonov, Devil Jin, what was the other one? I'm sorry, I just forgot it.
Jack.
Yeah.
Those are his 3 top characters.
Doesn't he have a Kazumi too?
I haven't seen. Have I seen him play Kazumi? I don't
know.
think so.
I think that's next on his list.
It'll be there someday.
All right. So
Also, Norma made it out to this tournament. I think this is his first international tournament, isn't it?
I mean, he's traveled. Oh, that's a great point. How far has he gone? I mean, he's been to Korea. It's not really international, right? He's
Oh,
from
sorry,
Japan
like
to Korea.
outside of Asia, rather.
Yeah. It probably is.
Have you guys seen him at any US tournament?
No, never seen Naroma at a U.S. tournament. I was trying to remember. Was he at NCR? I don't think he was.
Ling Xiao Yu.
Regardless, it's good to see them at these events. These big name players. You know, Norma made a big splash after he won Korean Masters.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people didn't know him, and then he comes out of Kyushu region in Japan, some boy that plays Jack, and beats JDCR in the grand finals after beating Saint in losers final.
That's what it seemed like, right? But I mean, everyone in that area knew him.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like it just seems like that's some boy from Kyushu,
Yeah.
you know, like a little bit
In
more than that.
Japan, yeah, they know him. Like, it's similar to how Taisei made top 4 at EVO.
Right,
And people
right.
were very unfamiliar with him, especially if you're outside of Japan. But in Japan, a lot of people consider him like top 3 in Japan. He's a great player. One that I wish traveled more because it's very exciting to watch his Steve.
It's expensive, man.
It's very expensive.
Well, we'll see. Maybe one day. But right now, Corn on the Cob versus Yiggs. Full D. Wow.
These guys have been playing one another for at least like 5 years.
What part of Australia are they from?
Okay, so Corn on the Cob is from Sydney, and which is Queensland, which is New South Wales, and Yiggs is from Queensland, Brisbane.
So Brisbane versus Sydney. Sydney
Yes,
versus Brisbane.
yes.
All right. We don't need to add the states. Just
No,
make
no,
it more
no,
confusing.
It's just the state rivalry.
Oh, okay. So the states do have rivalries. though.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially back in the old days. These days, it's more united.
Is there any state that has 2 big cities in it?
No.
Okay, so you might as well just call it the city then, bro.
Yeah.
No, kidding.
It's a really good start here by Corn on the Cob. Takes the first round and working in the perfect round now. 7 golden letters.
Round
Maybe knows the matchup. This is an infinite stage, which is really good for Eddie. He does have the best backdash in the game.
Super annoying to deal with. And
Yeah.
beautiful whip punish.
It's so intimidating when an Eddie's in an infinite stage that they're just backdash. You're scared to go in because
And
they're
up forward for destroying Yiggs. Another perfect. Give me 2 of them. 14 golden letters. Starting the collection.
That was like a minute total.
Damn, Yiggs is
Really,
looking
man?
around like, what just happened?
He was
Did
not
that one count?
prepared.
Did we count that one? He's looking around. He's so confused right now. Maybe that was the button check. I don't know. He looks like he gets his ass kicked.
Corn on the cob looking very focused right now. He knows the matchup. And Yiggs, as you said, looking around.
Look at him.
He's confused. He's debilitated.
He's like, I don't understand. I went to AOP and all the moves were hitting me still. I thought he's just supposed to avoid everything.
So we got walls this time. Hopefully this helps Yiggs out. We want to see a closer match. We're in Violet Systems. This stage is very square, like no weird angles.
Right,
unless,
no
you know,
weird corners.
Unless
exactly.
you're at like the actual corner, then
Right.
you know combo messes up. But like yeah, the walls are really straight, so you can't blame the sidewall for screwing you over as much as you can for other stages.
Fight.
I like that CTC's going for the white color, the leopard skin, the snow leopard. That looks sick.
Booted!
Gets the mix up. You know how the running slide with Eddie looks very similar to the slide up of down 3-3? People use a mix up. That's what he got hit with there.
Yo, Yiggs is trying so hard to get something started.
He can't get anything started. Every round is gone for like 20 seconds. It's so fast. CTC just playing full out aggression right now and getting everything that he wants. Gets the forward one, finally gets some big hits in there, trying to mount some offense.
Man, is up forward Eddie really good against Xiao Yu? He's been using it so much.
Yeah, I think so, because it hits quite low. Even though it's a mid, like some mids hit really high, but that one hits quite low. Because it can hit you if you're turning on the ground. Nice sidestep forward there.
Oh, got him.
Slippery kicks. Can he get a full conversion here? Eddie
Beautiful.
does. Will this be to the wall? Just slightly off. Another sidestep forward. And the
Hey,
whip punish.
again. That's exactly what he hit him with in the first game. And look at that. 6 rounds straight, potentially now for corner of the cob against Yiggs. Ugly. Damn, girl.
Counter hit. Starts with a forward 2-1-4. A classic for corner on the cob. It's one of his favorite sliding moves of the round. Goes for the Oki from the forward 3 and Xiao Yu can flow that with a down forward 1. Her one does flow.
Okay.
Relax.
Wow, Yiggs definitely inexperienced in the match. And you said they play a lot though, right?
Yeah, they do.
Big counter in.
Just different states, I guess. They haven't played each other in a while.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Finally gets on the board.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over.
Yiggs representing SLD, an organization QLD.
Yeah, Victor Vaughn in the chat says 6-0 for sure. He's hella wrong. Just want to point him out.
Nice sidestep 4. Doesn't
Get it.
fall for the mid. Nice launch punish there. Just should be to the wall. Xiao Yu very scary at the wall. She does have the AOP 50-50. Nice Oki there.
Hey.
Ooh, caught him with the counter hit and does hit confirm the second hit. Goes for the unscaled ender.
Booted. Yo, the sidewalk was sick.
Can he close it out? Goes for the slide and he does. 6 rounds
Damn.
to 1. Very well done by Corn on the cob.
Yiggs. I don't know if that was winner bracket or loser bracket, but that was beatdown.
I'd say that was winner's bracket, I think.
I hope so, for Yiggs' sake.
Otherwise, he's out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the way you want to be eliminated from a
No.
tournament. You know, you want to have a good match when you're eliminated. You don't want to be like, damn, I got ass kicked in the loser bracket.
Especially
not
if it's
place.
your only match on stream, you want to go back and
Yeah.
study it, and you're like, you watch it and you played horribly. If you played well, you know, you can pick up on the things that you did right
Sure.
in the matchup, what things you did terribly in the matchup, and things that you can improve on. I always like to watch my matches just to get an idea of what my bad habits are.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's
I think
always a
that-
good idea.
Yeah, if you're a player that's trying to improve and you're competing but you're not doing particularly well, the best thing to do is to analyze your own gameplay. Because, you know, people could tell you you're not doing this or you're not doing that, but only you can, like fully understand what your decision making was at this certain
Why
time.
you did
Yeah,
what you did, right?
So you can
Oh,
see how
man,
to
is
improve.
this who I think it is coming up next? Oh, you guys are in for a treat.
Fan favorite,
You guys are
Tanukana.
in for a treat, boys.
Cyclops Osaka Gaming Red Bull
This is not fair.
Tanukana.
She's got home court advantage. She's got the Red Bull hat on. She walked into the Red Bull cage. It's cheating.
She's versing Daniel 00 from this is his hometown, Melbourne.
All right.
He's actually a
All right.
Feng Geese player.
Fang and Geese.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been favoring the Geese pick in Tekken 7. He enjoys the character a lot, having a lot of fun with him, especially online. Looks like they did a rock paper scissors for P1 side. Tanukana wins, I think.
Yeah, or she just asked him nicely, and he said, okay, fine.
Do you favor any side?
No.
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
you know, when I went up there to play Aiken, actually, he's sitting down the 2-piece side. And I asked him, hey, you want to switch? He's like, do you want to rock, paper, scissors? I was like, I don't care if you have 2P. I just want to sit in that seat because I've always lost when I sat in the other seat. He's like, okay, as long as I get 2P. I was like, all right, sick.
I've been
So he
meaning to
swayed
ask
sides.
you this. You know when you played Aiken?
Yes.
And it was the very first round. You started the round with slide.
Yeah.
Was that to change sides on hit? Or was
No.
that just okay?
I just wanted to see how he reacted to the slide mix-up, right?
Okay.
That's a core part of my game, but once I was on that side, you know, I would stay on that side as long as possible. But yeah, slide is definitely a good tool to switch sides on a Mishima.
Yeah, of course, especially if they're only very comfortable on one side,
Right.
which a few Mishima players are, to be honest.
Yeah, it was really funny too because he told me that he was a 2P Mishima. I slid to the 2P side, and then I stayed there for a while. The first punish he tried to do with the leg was a down tilt. I was like, sucker. Got him.
But he has been training a lot. He's a good player. He traveled to the US last year.
Aiken did?
Yeah, he went to Strong Style. He was at Strong Style.
Man, the year is flying by.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
already
there.
been-
I don't remember.
How many Tekken tournaments have we had this year so far? It's at least 5.
We had Strong Style, we had Final Round, we had NCR. I'm just thinking about America.
Yeah.
NCR,
There's the
we had
Hong
Texas
Kong
Showdown,
Major.
Hong Kong, we had
That's already
Korea
5.
Masters. Yeah, we had 7 or 8.
We had a lot. So we have Tanu Khan, who I'm sure is picking her signature Xiao Yu.
Tanu Connor, Ling Xiao Yu. I'm sorry, what was his name?
His name is Daniel00. That's
Okay.
His name is Daniel, but I don't know what tag he's going by.
Danu. What do you look at the zeros like those, you know? Let's see, with the Geese Howard. All right, he's
Oh,
just
it's
Daniel.
Daniel.
All
Sticking
right.
to the classic.
Is that flag Australia or New Zealand?
That is both.
Oh, damn, what?
So it looks like Tanu Khan is from
She's
the OC
repping for now,
region.
yeah.
So this matchup is actually really interesting because Geese is back 3, hits AOP every time.
Oh, okay.
And that's a 14 frame launch.
Does he know that, though? That's the
I'm pretty
question.
sure he does. It's really scary because down 4 also hits AOP, and that's a counter hit launcher.
Hey. Wow, missed the last hit. That was interesting.
Maybe he didn't dash far enough.
Wow, a couple of fortunate exchanges for Daniel.
Stand up. Geese has so much quotable lines when he says moves,
I
like
love it.
Jaken and everything. The voice acting is so good. I love the character. Down forward 1-1, skip back the wall, goes for the down jab.
Play Aiken.
Tanu Khan now has rage. Goes for the power crush. Can he close it out? He's one hit away.
Damn, girl!
Beautiful
Wait.
sidestep. And
The
the rage
drive!
drive!
Beautiful comeback with Tanagana. Don't let her live. Let me tell you, I played her in Japan. Her comeback potential once she has rage is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
She's a great player, and she's playing Xiao Yu, who's a very, very tricky character with rage. As soon as she goes into back turn, you have to think about so many options, and she's utilizing that so well. Gets the
Finishes
counter
it.
hit, caught him pressing buttons, and 7 golden letters. It's perfect. 2 rounds straight for Tanu Kana. Looks like she knows the Geese matchup quite well.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. She has been training really hard. Caught her in the air float combo. Beautiful.
Oh, drops the combo. Doesn't duck the low. Went for the parry after the classic setup from the day 1 East Tech.
Yeah, caught her with the running one.
Forward 1. That move is like one of the most typoed moves because when you get like running 1 or like a jab or something.
Right.
It's really bad because minus 18 on block or something.
Oh,
Doesn't
really?
break- yeah, it's really bad. It's launch on block. Jumps
it's
over,
special
gets the back
cancelable,
turn
right?
4. Oh yeah, you can special cancelable.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't, then you're screwed. Oh, goes. Doesn't
What?
continue the wall combo. I'm not sure what he's doing.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. He gets on the board, though. Sometimes you just need that one round to, like, you know, loosen up a little bit.
Finally goes for the low and Tanakana eats it. Goes for the down four into the max mode cancel.
Yeah, maximal pressure for Tanakana, not budging. Just blocks everything. And she's out of there.
Boot camp. Nice
Beautiful.
step on the shoulder.
So good.
Perfect timing. That move is quite difficult to step if your opponent does the forward fast enough to realign. And gets the counter hit this time. No duck for the second
Back
hit. The
3-2.
RDS down 3-2.
Yo, 50-50, and she blocked it into nothing.
Punish.
Very interesting, very strange.
Down 4-2, goes for the parry. Comes in with the forward 4-2, doesn't commit to the second hit.
Life bar's about even now.
I see a low coming out from Geese.
Oh,
and a running 3!
Is it enough?
Down
The
4.
second one.
4.
That's not a natural combo.
No, he didn't expect it. He thought she'd go back into AOP or something. Very well done there by Tony Kana. 3 rounds to 1. I think he's going to go to Feng. This is his original main character. He started playing
Okay.
Geese when he was released in Tekken 7, but he's been playing Feng for a long time. His tag team in Tekken Tag 2 was Feng Genryu, but obviously
Wow.
Genryu not in this game.
Right.
Welcome to the king of
I feel like a lot of people who use like Ganryu or Julia, you know, they've moved on to like these other oddball characters like Geese or Akuma or Eliza. It's kind of how they've progressed in Tekken 7.
One notable example is, I don't know if you know 201.
Mm-hmm.
He's an Ana player, very
Right.
famous Ana player from Korea, and he's playing Eliza in Tekken 7.
Right.
Yeah, so that's exactly as you mentioned. So he does go for the Feng pick, and with Devil's pick. I think we were in this stage just before. Or in Brimstone and Fire?
Yeah, I
I
think
honestly can't remember.
Yeah, we didn't transition to an empty stage last time, so this time we will transition to an infinite stage at the end.
And Feng's shoulder, a very good tool to hit Xiaoyu out of AOP. Obviously, you don't want to just throw it out there because launch punch will block. But if you have a move that transitions into AOP and it's minus enough, you'll get a shoulder every time. Starts with the crouch dash 1, nice forward 4 to get a counter, a normal hit launch rather. I always forget that's a normal hit launch. It's such a good
It's
move.
so good, right?
Nice
Oh
side
my
step.
god, yeah,
Fakes him
caught
out,
him
gets
back
the
rolling, I
reset.
think.
AOP 1+2. Gets the resplat.
That wall splat was so far.
She knows that. That's why she did the back turn at the while rising 2 to get the resplat. And the down forward 3 to close that. That power crush actually guarantees a down 3 afterwards on hit. I learned that from versing JT Chunoi, who's also an American player. He loves using that move to close out rounds.
Oh, it's so good. Back
Kind
to
of
throw.
with it back to the wall right now. Back 1 comes out. Kind of playing very patiently.
Caught her
And just as I
again.
say that, finally eats the forward 4. Gets us to the wall. Goes for the Oki ender. Nice break on the throw there.
Yeah, that's a pure 50-50 throw break too, because he can go for his regular grab or the 1+2.
Yep. Nice whip punish goes down forward 2-1.
Punish.
Good punish there. That move is only minus 12. It's quite interesting. It looks like a minus 13 move in my mind. Like I always imagine it as minus 13.
Oh,
Nice
beautiful
duck on
duck.
the second hit.
Yeah, he knew it's a high shoulder. Oh, doesn't even need it. Down for 1+2.
He knew that would hit. That's how you can tell he's a Feng player.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff that those like small details, the nuances that like cycle combos and stuff that people know that they've played the character for a long time. Working his way in with the offense with the compact lows and compact pokes. Trying to kind of watch for the whiff punish. Nice. Classic setup with the down four into the AFP. If you're in crouch and you do AFP, you automatically do the AFP down motion, which is much more evasive than regular AFP. Nice duck there on the back turn, down 3-4. Can he close it out here?
Oh no!
On the second hit.
Punish that!
No punish on the RDS4!
Oh my god.
Can you close it out?
Wait! Oh, get out of here!
Just do it!
Get
Shoulder
out of
on
here!
the back turn opponent.
She was back there. She might have pulled out her blue stuff. He's like, I got blue stuff too, girl.
Goes for the punch parry to start the round. Down forward 1. Feng's down forward 1-0 on block. Very good. And I don't know what happened there.
Usually Fang rips everyone else off. That time he got ripped off. That was great.
Back turn for Xiaoyu. So many of these forward 4s are hitting the Tanukana just as she's coming in, doing really well to keep her out with the forward 4. Hasn't resorted to the down back 4, which is the other tool people use as a keep out tool with Feng in that range.
Yo,
Can Daniel take it out?
Yo, Daniel!
No break on the
Ugh!
throw.
Daniel on the board. One game apiece against Tanukana. Home court advantage. Melbourne player versus Tanukana.
Who also
home
has
court
home
Red
court.
Bull.
Yeah.
Home court versus home court. Different kinds.
So no one has an actual advantage.
Dun dun dun. Oh boy.
Have you ever seen Tanukana pick another character in tournament? She's not
No.
going to now, obviously.
She has a Nina, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I think she's played Nina online, maybe, or some
Yeah.
other scenario. But I've never seen her play another character in tournament.
No. Definitely going to be sticking it out. Ling Xiaoyu here.
And we're going to the Mishima Dojo. This is actually my favorite stage in the game. What's your favorite stage in the game?
What is my favorite stage in the game? I don't even know, man. It's a great question. It might be the, I want to call it the Akuma stage. The first one you asked
Abandoned
about.
Temple?
Abandoned
That's a
Temple.
good stage.
Yeah, I love that stage.
So we're going straight into the final match. This is winner's side, so the loser of this is still in, but you know they're going to go through shark-infested waters in the loser's bracket. Got a lot of killers in there. Nice aggressive start here for Tanukana, throwing out everything.
She is, but you know, not too much damage out of it. Daniel's still, you know, one big hitter, and he's still going to catch all his life back.
Yep. But you know, finally gets his hit, first hit on Tanukana there. Down four to keep the RAP. Nice low parry there.
He needed that one.
Oh, goes for the Oki Ender. I think that was a misinput.
It was
regardless.
definitely misinput, but still gets the 1+2 grab.
Tanukana not breaking throws. I think that's the third throw
Oh!
she hasn't break it. Goes for the second hit. Nice punch by
No!
Tanukana. And a beautiful punish. Very patient there.
Yeah, that was impatience from Daniels, what really cost him. He went for that backswing blow. It's launch punishable anyway, but he whipped it.
After Tanukana punished his move, he was enraged. I think she was waiting for a rage out or something, but it paid off anyway. Tanukana playing really well in this final match.
Punish that. Oh man, he's got these opportunities to make her whip, but he doesn't capitalize with really big punishes.
Definitely. And using that forward, this is the first time I've seen it where it has it hit. Spring kick, nice punish there.
Fang,
Goes for the headbutt.
Fang, one of the best 10-frame punishers in the game. One throw, just to switch positions maybe. Oh!
Interesting choice of move. Down two to get some damage in there. The move is actually -2 on hit, but there's a lot of mind games with it, which is something you have to keep in mind. Another down 2, and another forward 4.
Round count tied up. Final game. Tanu Kana and Daniel.
Well, counter hit up 4. Went for the neutral version, much more evasive than doing up forward 4. And that was the right choice.
Yeah, but the combo missed at the end. And look at that, just wakes up with wild standing 3.
That's an interesting wall carry option. Goes into back turn. Tanu Kana has her back to the wall right now. Needs to work her way out of here.
Beautiful walk, shoulder. Oh my God.
Sidestep 4, getting some decent damage. They're finally away from the wall. Now Daniel's there. Gets him
Wow.
with the second hit. Caught him with the hesitation.
Yeah, that's
Finishes
Storming
the combo.
Flower.
Is gonna jump over? No.
Gotta
Down
watch
2-1.
out. He's got the blue stuff too. The red stuff, the blue stuff, all the colors. No, none of them.
Forward 4 to close it out. Tanu Kana on match point right now. Daniel's still playing really well, but Tanu Kana just that much ahead. Goes for the AOP, gets the scissors.
The scissors. I like it.
Forward 3. Nice AOP to beat the highs. Gets the wall combo there. Feng now enraged. Can he make use of it? Gets
Perfect.
it again. Perfect. 7 golden letters. Tanu Kana takes it.
Tanu Kana. It was a little scary there, but man, she pulled through in final game. Stays on the winner's side of the bracket. Rocking the Red Bull cap.
The
In
reason
the
why
Red Bull cage.
the reason why I called that move scissors is because we call Jack's full crouch down forward 1+2 scissors.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's forward 1+2.
Okay.
They
Oh, you
look
call
like-
them both scissors?
Yeah, because low scissors and scissors.
Yeah, because I get he
Yeah.
comes up with the
No
closed
one-
and the open scissors.
No
All
one
right.
wants to say full crouch down forward 1+2. That's like the longest notation in history.
Scissors.
Yeah, scissors. It's
All
much
right.
easier. And that has like a similar feel to it.
I wonder what the real name of that attack is. The Jack one where he sweeps the legs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm generally not that great with move names.
Yeah, but you're real good with all the notations, though.
I know the notations. I try and play every character. So like,
Yeah.
you have to try and remember them to some degree.
And Tanu Kana looking good. Looking really good here today. It's going to be a long day, man. This tournament is completely stacked. So many top players from around the world, all here in Melbourne, Australia. I can't believe I'm in Australia still. It was the trippiest thing. You know, when it got real for me, I was in LA. I went on like to the jet bridge where you're boarding the plane. And one of the flight attendants was speaking to me, and he had an Australian accent. I was like, oh my God, what is this man? It tripped me out. I was like, well, okay, I'm going to Australia. We're going there. So cool. I love it, man.
I'm the same when I travel overseas or even just interstate. Like, I feel as if, hey, I'll sleep, I'll wake up, I'll get ready, I'll go to my flight, and then I land in where I need to be, and I still can't believe, hey, I'm not gonna be home tonight or something like that.
Well, let me ask you this. The different states, does the accents change?
No, not really.
Okay, so pretty much it's kind of universal.
Yeah.
There's no like, out in the boonies, they sound a little bit different.
There is some exceptions, but it's very, very rare. And that's like more in the northern parts
Okay.
of the,
Northern Australia, that's
yeah.
where the weird
Yeah,
accent
so like,
people are.
So like Northern Territory.
What do you call them?
They're the same. It's just the accents.
I mean, what do you call people from the north? That
Well,
area.
it depends which state they're from.
Oh, okay. I mean, the people who sound weird with that weird accent.
I don't know.
It's not a weird accent. It's a normal accent.
I think the only term I know is something I shouldn't say on the stream.
What's bogan?
That's the word for it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of a derogatory term.
Oh, all right.
It's like the Australian word for redneck.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I feel bad for saying it.
Yeah, well, don't call anyone. Just tell me what it's called.
Okay, well, there it is,
There, you go.
bogan.
There it is. All right.
You learn
Got it.
something new every day.
Bogans and cans with an A.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm learning. I'm learning Australian.
I think we have Kolinov, who was on stream earlier, jumping back on to the stream setup. Yep. I don't know who his opponent is. Oh, it's Kudans.
I've heard of that guy. UYU Kudans coming to play against Kolinov, right?
Isn't that your teammate, Kudans?
I'm not. Okay, so I'm not a sponsored player, but I do work with UYU. So
Oh, okay.
Kudans, he's pretty darn good. He's the Tekken World Tour champion of 2017.
Not bad. I heard he knows how to play this game a bit. You know.
People say I'm gonna get you in trouble. I wasn't trying to get in trouble. I was just trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn.
Alright,
Kudans.
so we do have Kolinov versus Kudans. This might be the match that advances into top 32 winners.
Yeah.
So as we saw earlier, Kolinov picking the Lars, and Kudans known for his legendary Devil Gym.
Did he bring any water in there with him? I mean, how is someone gonna get him his water through the cage?
Yeah, he needs his water.
Oh, whoa, this guy's like knocking out our lights.
Alexanderson.
I forgot his name. It's like Gunmo or something,
Gunmo,
right?
yeah.
We yell at him next time. He kicks our light
He's the
over.
one that's translating all the Koreans for us.
Gotcha.
Get ready for the next battle.
Here we go. Kudon's. Is this his first match on stream today?
Yes.
It probably is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kudon's versus Kolinov.
Kudon's is such a pleasure to watch because even though he's playing like really well in Tekken 7, he's still playing Devil Jin the same way you would in like Tekken 5 DR.
Right.
He has like all the legacy skills, so it's just like very, very simple things like down, back, forward, jab, good, well timed, like up, forward, 4, and then when he sees a whiff, he'll just throw out an electric, and he's so sharp with those electrics.
Oh yeah.
Honed the execution over these like past
Round
15 or so
one.
years. And you can see that whenever you see him play, he's such an efficient Mishima player.
So scary, man.
Forgotten Temple? Something like that. Yeah, Forgotten
Forbidden?
Realm. Sorry. Forgotten Realm, that's the one. This stage is really good for Devil Jin because his Hell Sweep 4, the second hit, also launches, and his 2 throw is also a floor break stage. So a floor break throw. So you get full combo from that too.
Man, that wave dash down 4-2.
Whoa. Nice combo. Arc Blast there. Gets the floor break. It's going to be big damage.
Oh, yeah.
Down forward 1 into the instant
Whoa,
sign
whoa,
wizard.
whoa,
Went for the
whoa,
setup.
whoa! Oh, beautiful! Get out of the air! I don't even know if he meant to do that because a lot of people do the up forward neutral for. And so he might have messed up notation and got to orbital, but it still works.
Yeah, either way it would have hit though. Did you know that if you delay the 4 input for up forward for the orbital in Lars's move, it comes out 1 frame faster?
Yeah, jump cancel.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't think there's anything else like that in the
No,
game.
there are. There's a couple, yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
He's got to hold the up forward on it first too.
Interesting. I gotta study some of these moves then.
I can talk to you about that later, but here we go, yeah.
Well, this is the second round, and we're already at the bottom of the stage. Both players doing their best to break the floors. Kunan's coming into the down forward 2. Finally gets a well-timed counter hit with the back 4. He's going to get him to the wall.
All the way there.
Goes with the Oki back turn, back 4 ends of there, and the down 3 to close it out. Ties up at 1 round apiece.
Round 3.
Kolinov didn't want to get up off the ground that time. Was hoping Kudon's would whip a mid or something.
Because when you are in that position on the ground, you have access to insta while standing moves if you do the right input where you tap up or hold down back. Maybe that's what he was waiting for to close out the round. Unfortunately, eats the down 3 and yeah, ties it up at 1-1. So into this one, Kolinov down to about half life. Working his way back in with a down back 4. 39 seconds left in the round. Down 2 to try and work his way in.
Yeah, this is close, man. Kudon's got to be careful. Eat the arc blast again.
It's very hard to whip punish electrics, and he does so with an arc blast. Very well done by Kolinov.
He blocked the low, and instead of punishing with while standing 4-4, he went for up 4-4 and got floated out. And look at this. First game point for Kolinov.
Went for the backdash arc blast, gets stuffed out of it with a down forward 1 there. A nice block into a launch punish there. A lot of ball carry here with this combo from the Wasp 82. Goes for the back 4 wall.
Oh my god, what? Talk about love, please.
Nice forward 1+2 there. And a hell sweep. That's the first one we've seen, I believe. Can he close it out? Big damage with the down 1 and 60% scaling. Ties it up 2 rounds apiece. Yeah, final round it is. Cross frames running 3.
Kolinov finally, stepping pressure. When we saw him earlier, he looked a little bit shaky, but now he really has found his timing.
Yep. And Kudon's actually, I'm pretty sure he's doing.
Oh!
There's the execution we're talking about. So crisp. I think that Kudon's intentionally doing the wave dash into the down forward 2 at this point.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Down forward 2 is a great move.
It's always intentional if you see a down 4-2 out of Kudon. Him missing an electric, it's probably like 1 in 100 or something, I'd say.
Something like that. Lars almost in rage, and there we go. Is he going to make use of his rage drive, or will we see a combo into Rager? Gets the 1-1-2 knockdown of down 3 again to take out the round. Kudon's takes the adaptation in that round and brings it back, takes the set.
Hydration, boy.
And there's the signature water that Kudon's known for.
It's running out. It's running low. He better close this out soon. But again, that was a very close first game for Kolinov. He did a great job early. Kudon looked a little shaky early. I think I would have liked to see more health scoops out of him, but he's got his pacing down. He's playing relatively safe. A lot of down forward 2s. He still had the whiff punish, or not the whiff punish, the block punish with the electric. So he's on point right now with his execution.
I mean, anytime you get 2 rounds off the reigning Tekken World Tour champion, you got to be happy with yourself.
Yeah.
You made him sweat. You played well. You just keep it up, and you can only get better from here if you're learning from this matchup, especially.
Round 1.
the best thing to do in this situation is not to be intimidated by the player you're versing. Like you see a name like Kudan, you're like, oh my god, you guys, the current champion. I'm gonna lose. Just keep doing your best, and Kolonov's doing just that.
Is this stage Kudan's home court advantage, full of hydration, water everywhere? Not what you want to be against him, man.
It's unfair matchup.
Damn! See,
What
look
a
at it.
whiff punish, and goes for the max damage combo with the 2 electric.
He sees
Slides
water
for the
everywhere.
2-2. 4-4-3, 4-3. Kolonov with the rage now. Floats him out with the down back 2. What's he gonna do? Goes for the plus frames with the silent entry 3.
Look at the patience from Kudan's right now, but man, Kolonov to chop away a little bit at a time.
Oh my. I thought we were gonna see a rage drive after that while standing 2 for the dynamic.
Oh, the float, that should kill. Rage drive would have killed there. Rage drive will still do it.
Fancy combo.
Round 2.
Man, and Kudan's really blew that round. He had a big lead.
He got floated out a lot. I think out of 2 consecutive offensive approaches, he got floated out by Kolonov.
And maybe a couple folks were adding up there.
Yeah, definitely. And the down back 1. There's the forward 4-4. 4-4-2.
Wow, the shoulder hit.
Ball.
Oh, beat down. He's pissed he lost that first round. Ties it up, 1 apiece.
A lot of Devil Jins rely on back forward 2 as like a Devil Jin tracking tool. It does have decent tracking, it can be stepped, but Devil Jin homing moves aren't necessarily the greatest. Like you have forward 4, but it's a high and plus range. But not many people want to resort to it because at the same range you want to use electric and other things.
Why not just back 1? Oh, sorry, I got it backwards. I was thinking about Lars in my head when you're talking.
Of course, last back
And as soon as I said, of course, he did it. I was like, damn it.
It's all scripted.
Pre-recorded, boys. I'm sorry.
Up
forward
4.
4.
Close it out, there's enough damage. And the down back 4 to close it out. 1 round away from taking the
Round
match.
4.
Looks like doing a lot with the download. Got a lot of Kolonov's timing and move usage down at this point. There's that backcourt 2-1.
Beautiful block on the Hellsweep, and here we go. Kolonov, big launch. This is what he needed.
It's always interesting when you see an opponent save Hellsweep, like a good player saves it and you block it the first time it comes out. It's a very good read that Kolonov had just there. Looks like he's going to be taking this round. Nice break there by Kudan. Upward 4.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, the block! Final round, game 2.
I had flashbacks to that one point at the Hong Kong tournament where that Asuka had a 90% life lead and lost to Kudan when they risked that down forward. He low parried it. I thought the same thing was going to happen.
Kudan, that little low kick. Just to check the sidestep. Punish. Big while standing 2. Dash electric.
Kudan's still at match point right now and working his way towards winning this round, but you know, Kolonov making his way back in with this offense. Go for the up forward 4. Both players deciding to play very patient. Kudan throws out an electric.
God. Yeah, down back to 1 went underneath the electric that time. Very fortunate. Big counter hit. This could be it. I don't think it is. Not even close. Last chance. Oh, the
Down
low.
back for the classic round ender. Well done by Kudan. Kolonov put up a valiant effort. 2 rounds in both matches.
Valiant indeed, but Kudan's going to be staying on the winner's side of the bracket. So I wonder if that means we're going to see maybe Kudan's versus Tanukana later? Is that? I don't think I've seen that match. Kudan's and Tanukana?
I can't recall seeing it either.
Oh, that sounds interesting, man. Man, the crowd here is so awesome. Everyone is so nice, too. Everyone's giving a round of applause.
They're cheering for Kolonov.
Yeah, they did it for Kudan's when he stepped out of the cage as well. So everyone here in Australia, at least my experience so far, everyone's been very pleasant. Very pleasant.
We love good Tekken.
Yeah.
Have you know how the crowd, whenever they see a hype moment, they're like yelling like animals in the background. I love that. It's so much energy in the crowd. I'm sure like it's done everywhere else in the world for Tekken when you have
Not
big crowds.
everywhere, man. Like this is a good area for it. You know, when the crowd is like this, it's a good place to be always. But man, I see Nobi coming up. Oh, this is gonna be a good match. This is gonna be a good match. I think that's the lead player from Team Nightmare
Lee Sun.
going up against Nobi.
Lee Sun, aka Lee 3.
So Lee San versus Nobi. Is the Nightmare Boys, are they Korea?
Sorry?
Are they from Korea?
Yes, all of
They
them
are,
are
right?
Korean, yes.
So Korea versus Japan incoming. Nobi had a rough start early, man. Against what's his name? Colin something? The Yoshi
Cornwall?
player? Yeah.
Oh, no,
not a
Cornwallis.
villain. Cornwallis.
Yeah.
So let's see if Nobi settled down a bit from that first one.
the funny thing to note is that Lee Sun, aka Lee3, he was a Katarina main before Lee was added to the game.
Okay.
He was considered one of the, I think, top 3 Katarinas in Korea for the longest time. But now, obviously, Lee's in the game, so he's playing him.
What do you think about Lee in this game?
Obviously, honestly, I think he's still a good character, but you need to put in a lot of effort for the what you get out of it. Like the effort to reward ratios is a bit skewed more towards like the not worth it kind of category. I'm not using the right words, but it's like you have to put in a lot of effort for such little reward.
I know what you're saying, yeah. Because like before he just would do like running 3-4, but like, yay, I got a launcher.
Yeah.
You know, now he doesn't get that anymore.
He does still have some really good tools, like Hitman stands free, the power crush. I think that's a very good power crush. It's only -3 on block.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, and it does a chunk of damage. But yeah, you do still see a lot of Lee loyalists, like Lee Sun himself still playing Lee. I know Help Me has been playing, still plays Lee, but he also plays Miguel and Law every now and again. But you know, Help Me always switches characters. Yeah, but we don't see many Lee players on the tour. I know the US has Jody the Great.
Yeah, Jody the Great, I think he's still sticking with Lee. He's also using a lot of Shaheen. And then Fighting GM, who used to be our premier Lee player.
He's playing Geese.
Exactly.
And he's a very good Geese player.
Oh, yeah. But here we go.
Oh,
Nightmare
Lee 3 going with Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so
E3.
this might be a character matchup thing because Steve is Knee like Steve versus Dragunov because back one is good against while running 2 if timed well.
Right.
And other tools like Steve has a extended sidestep because of sidestep and into duck or weave.
Sway.
Sorry.
Weave,
yeah. Like that, for example.
Oh boy.
So, but you have to. Even though I say these things make the matchup easy, you have to time them well. So if the opponent knows, you know, they'll just keep out of. They'll use another move.
Back one with the float this time for Lee 3 for the wall carry. Bing bang. Oh, jump over strats. I like it, but doesn't get it. Nobi, first round.
Jump over setups are really like weird for Steve because it doesn't have like a last standing for anything.
I mean, you tried down jab in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, backswing blow from Nobi.
It's going to be a big wall carry here. He's going to go for OTO or big damage. He goes for the OTO.
Oh, he got a jump overs of his own.
Down 2.
That was
insta
so
while
good.
standing 1-3. And a nice punish there. Goes for the shoulder. Insta while standing 4 to close it out. 2-round lead right now for Nobi.
Round 3. Fight.
Nightmare Lisa looking a bit uncomfortable with Steve here. I know he plays Steve, but has he used it in tournament before?
Right, and you know, Nobi has a Steve himself. Backswing blow again.
Yes, Nobi does have a Steve. He's actually a really good Steve player.
Oh God.
Down here on the flicker 1-1 forward one. Up for full
Pick it
combo.
up.
He knows that. Ooh, that's interesting that it dropped.
Dude,
One hit away from closing it out. Can Lee 3 make a comeback?
Look at the patience. Nobi randomly to like hit a button. I'm gonna block it, and then it's my turn.
Sometimes the scariest thing your opponent can do is nothing.
Look at that smile.
Nobi's always having fun.
Nobi.
I know, like the way I say it's kind of weird.
No, I
Because
read it in the chat.
accent?
Yeah. How do you say it? Say it again. What's his name?
Nobby.
Oh wow, yeah, Nobi. Got it.
Yeah, see, the accent makes it weird.
The accent makes it weird. So
I apologize if you guys are having trouble understanding the way I say it.
To the King of Iron Fist
I'm trying to think of what other words that applies to. You know what I mean?
Like the way I'm saying the word?
Right. Like, is what about?
Nobby?
Sorry, I can't anymore. Oh boy.
Oh, I know where this is going.
No. I wasn't trying to go anywhere with it. I was just trying to think of where else that applies. All right.
Did he switch to Lee? I didn't see.
I didn't see either.
So in Infinite Azure, you know, Nobby or Norby. I'm gonna question myself every time I have to say that name.
I mean, when you say yes or no.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nobi.
Nobi.
Same thing. There you go.
Damn, you just blew my mind.
There you go.
I say does switch to Lee. So Nobi has said before that he really enjoys playing aggressively. He thinks it's more fun to play aggressively, especially for the audience. Whereas playing defensively is kind of boring.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he said it in an interview a long time ago. And you can see that his playstyle. He just loves playing aggressively, you know, doing a lot of different moves, showing you a lot of what the character can do. And a nice conversion there off the get up 3. I'm not sure if Lost 34 would hit, but he knows the combo, so he just down
Oh God.
running 4.
The mix-up, boys.
No punish, doesn't
Yeah.
matter, down forward 4.
Exactly the way he ended that first game. He just ran up there and stopped. Like, go ahead, hit your button. Now it's my turn. 50-50.
Hits him with the low, down by 2-1. Lee Sun eating everything right now. Nice low parry.
What is going on right now? This is a different Nobi,
He's
man.
playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
He's making every read. Finally, Lee-san gets in there, gets some damage on the board. It's a pretty good combo for back turn.
Oh, he tried to get him with the get-up kick, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Counter it.
Counter it. Lee very scary with rage, especially if you hit it while standing 2-3. Gets like a 75 damage combo.
Dude, is this going to be 6 rounds straight right now for Nobi?
I don't know if anyone expected this. He is playing really, really well.
We were talking about who our picks were to win the tournament. Nobi's going to play like this the whole way. He might actually do it. I haven't seen a top-tier Nobi like this in a while.
Yeah, he's been out of the limelight, especially when he's compared to his teammate, Take, who I said has been very consistent.
Yeah, Take's been stepping up this year, and also from Japan, Naroma, of course.
You can't forget about him. He's a strong player.
He hasn't performed. You know, that's just what it's been.
And takes 6 rounds straight over
Yo,
Nightmare.
Nobi is back. Damn. Japan over Korea. That was impressive stuff. Nobi running through him. Absolutely running through him.
Very, very impressive work. Representing Yamasa.
Damn.
I think, like, seeing Lee on stream, I'm always excited, but I was disappointed it was such a short match. I would have liked seeing on to the final one.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you have one round or one match to play Lee, like, it's hard. It's hard. Like, if you're not warmed up, you're not going to play at your best.
I'm just laughing. They're trapped in the cage again, and they're trying to get the door open. We're going to need a door assistant permanently now.
We need a push and pull sign as well.
It's not even that. It's just,
it gets stuck.
it's getting stuck. The door hinges, man. I mean, who would get trapped behind a door? Other than Rick stuff.
Maybe it needs to be an it needs to be an auto open door. The ones that open from the middle.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. But, man, we are having a good time out here at BAM, Melbourne, Australia. Hope you guys are having a good time as well. Make sure you guys tell people to check it out, twitch.tv/Tekken. Make sure you guys follow the channel. If you guys don't already do so, we have Tekken Masters events coming up. Of course, next week we will be at Combo Breaker in Chicago. That tournament has over 420 entrants. Over 420, that's a lot.
That's amazing for Tekken. I honestly can't think of a tournament that's had more competitors for Tekken outside of EVO or EVO Japan.
Right. I mean, you know, the Master Cup ones, maybe.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But not part of the tour. Nothing
Yes,
part of the tour
definitely.
outside of EVO. And EVO this year is not even part of the tour.
Okay, so can I ask, why is Combo Breaker getting so many people? Is it like a convenient location for everyone?
No, it's actually not. It's so the thing that's very interesting about Combo Breaker, right? Their entrance numbers for Tekken has gone up, but separate from that, the entire attendance of Combo Breaker itself has gone up significantly from last year. Just the word is spreading. People really like the event. It's a very fun event. They've got, I think, a 24-hour gaming room. It's just,
that's excellent.
It's a really, really cool vibe. Every game kind of gets its own spotlight with like a little stage, etc. So, you know, no one goes there feels like, oh, my game got shafted. You know, everyone has a good time. The commentators go over the crowd for the top 8. So, this is a really, really fun tournament.
I can't wait to watch it. And that's next week, correct?
That's next weekend. So make sure you guys follow the channel. That was my point of all this, right? Twitch.tv/Tekken. Follow. The tour is continuing. We are just moving along.
I feel like there's a good tournament on like almost every week, if not every 2 weeks. There's so much Tekken happening this year with the tour.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of the players that we have here, like John Ding and Kudon, or JDCR and Saint, will also be at Combo Breaker next weekend.
There you go.
So it's going to be stacked. It's going to be stacked here. It's going to be stacked there. The year is just getting started. The year is just getting started. Lots more Tekken to come. Who will be our final 20 players in the global finals this year in Amsterdam?
What was your favorite tournament from last year? Do you have one?
Oh man, last year.
Let me start off by saying my favorite was Rev Major.
Rev Major. That was a really good tournament. The crowd was all super hype and they're into it too.
It's a phenomenal tournament.
Yeah,
and the grand finals was spectacular with JDCR versus Knee.
Right, yeah. I think it might have been actually the finals last year. For me, the finals, the actual Tekken World Tour finals in San Francisco.
Yeah, that was also really, really
I was just thinking about those Mr. Naps matches against Nobi and Knee, like just down the wire. Everyone was down the wire. The crowd was super into it again. You know, I think that was my favorite tournament last year. Other than that, it was Combo Breaker because the crowd there was insane too. Anyway, the crowd is good. I have a good time, so that's usually what tips me off. And right now, the crowd here has been good as well. We're on fire here, man. Tomorrow, of course, way more than top 8. Tomorrow, I think we have like top 16 or something.
Oh, so it's 32-16. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's excellent.
Because tomorrow it's much longer than a 2-hour block, which you usually get for top 8.
So we have Korn on the Cob back on the stream setup. He's versing Daniel, who's also been on stream setup before.
Okay.
So we're going to see Eddie or Chloe. He goes for the Eddie pick, and he's going to be versing the Geese pick by Daniel. We got the names the wrong way around. We'll get that fixed for you guys.
Yeah, Corner Cobb been rocking Eddie all day long. There we go. Daniel with the Geese Howard.
We're in precipice of fate. Something to note is an annoying thing to deal with when you're Eddie versus Geese is Geese's Reppuken. It's really hard to step with Eddie because Eddie has a pretty bad sidestep.
Something's up. I mean, what's the answer then for Eddie?
Well, you can make your way in.
Does he have an attack that eats projectiles?
Yeah, of course. I just don't know it.
Oh, okay, I was just curious because you know how like Jack can do forward 2?
Yeah.
Right. Like I was curious if he has an actual attack that has like a projectile hitbox.
Tigers.
To clash with projectiles?
Yeah, that's the funniest one.
Oh man, of course we're in tournament mode, boys.
Another thing is Reppuken hits relax.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
It's really annoying.
How about back 3 with Geese? Does that also hit relax?
Yeah, it floats.
Wow, even cheaper. Man, that seems like a really good matchup.
I'm pretty sure 2 hits relax. It's a special mid.
Wow.
It's really low. Geese is really good against stance characters because, you know, he doesn't have trouble hitting low or anything like that. Oh, he can actually use a stand-up with throw on relax.
Oh my god.
I saw it in the tournament. That's one of the funniest things.
That sounds great.
Stay down, maggot.
Look at that win pose by Geese. So intimidating.
Yeah. I see you guys talking about me in the chat. I'm still in the tournament.
Yeah, your boy Rip is doing fine.
See you guys later.
Oh, they went to rematch, so I think they fixed the issue.
Yeah, should be.
Fight.
Here we go.
So
game number
underway.
1. Daniel, corner the cop. Boom! Just did it. What do we do for Oki? Caught him.
He woke up with the low parry, the low reversal, the command parry. Very interesting choice of move right there. He's already enraged. Corner the cop working really well with his offense right now, just like he did in previous matches. The down back 4-4. Such an interesting move to close out the round. Nice jab there to float him out of the upward 4 to start the round. No punish on the full crouch down for 1. You know, I don't know why when that move was first shown, or like the first time I saw it, it reminded me of the Statue of Liberty.
Wait, which move?
Geese is like full crouch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Full crouch down forward 1.
Yeah. I don't know why. It just looks so funny to me.
Hey.
Back 1+2 gets that evasive property from it. Nice sidestep there, but no punish. Power crush. You know, Geese's power crush is actually one of the better ones in the game. Because it has a built-in mix-up, and it's safe to use with a high. It's really annoying, actually.
It's super annoying. I actually hate playing against this character. And as you mentioned, Reppuken hard for Eddie to deal with. Daniel on the board.
Ties it up 1 round apiece. Nice low parry on the side, what you need to be doing.
Looks like people are saying that we are finishing in top 8 today, so we'll find out.
Oh no, you got hit with the second hit. The second hit is a high, but you can cancel the first hit to maximum to get the +2 frames. Nice down 1+2. Stand.
Uh-oh.
Nice conversion here, so get up 3, counter hit. Use the rage drive. What's he gonna do with it? Goes for the relax 1-3. Geese with rage.
Oh my god. Yo, he caught him. Oh, it's no conversion. Still gets the round anyway. Lucky moment there for Daniel. Saved the bar meter.
And there we go. He uses it straight away. Gets them plus frame. Forward 1+2. A very strong move.
It's only like -5.
Yes. And
got those.
even when it's blocked, it's a mind game because he has parry and down grab, and it's really annoying.
Oh boy, not looking good right now for corner of the cop.
No duck. And went for the high parry. Doesn't fall the last hit. 1-1-2 punish. Closes it out with the down 2. Very well done there by Daniel.
You win.
Takes a 1-round match lead over Corn on the cob.
Yo, I haven't talked about this yet, but I gotta say I love the camera that we have inside the cage. It's like remote controlled, so you don't even need a cameraman. Look, it's just turning.
It rotates itself. It's actually really cool.
We actually have another one back there that when we look at the players entering and leaving the cage, right? So that one turns around sometimes via remote control to look at the players at the pool stations behind it. It's a pretty cool setup out here.
I hadn't noticed that one.
When
I was playing my matches on stream, I noticed that the one rotates. I thought it was someone controlling it via the stream setup.
Isn't it?
Oh, like, I mean, manually changing the camera angle.
Yeah,
like via different camera angle. Sorry, with different cameras. My mistake.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
but
I
it's
see.
just one camera that rotates. That's actually really cool. I haven't seen anything like that before. Well, not for this kind of event, at least.
It's pretty cool, man. Here we go. Game number 2. Daniel got the first one pretty convincingly.
Violet systems. As I said, Geese is pretty good against stance characters. Daniel seems to know the matchup. And I think Con on the Cob, quite unfamiliar with the Geese matchup, hasn't ducked any of these power crushes, even though Daniel hasn't committed to the mid version yet. Doesn't delay the second 3. Could have gotten a float, I think. Eddie now in rage. And now just going to play keep out with Repuka.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie's going to struggle to get in. Finally commits to the wall ready to get in the rage drive.
Oh!
And a beautiful parry!
Predictable.
Perfectly timed!
That was sick.
Geese's parries are one of the most hype things to see when timed well. If he has one bar, he parries you, you know you're screwed. That's like 70% life gone on a standing opponent. Gets the wall carry, gets the nice combo conversion there on a low wall strat. Forward on +2, goes for the down jab. Nice punish there, could have floated, but didn't have bar to convert into a full combo.
Get over here by this wall.
That's a very underrated thing about the throw. You can switch sides, especially at the wall where you can just change instantly. Both plays down about 50% HP. Nice slide there, gets the plus frame, goes to the relax 1-3.
Wow, good step, look at that. Oh, he got him. It's a nothing though.
Oh, interesting.
Damn! What the? Oh my
Nice
god!
low parry.
What is happening?
Rager, is this enough? Scaly might... I think it's
He's
enough.
got so little health, he's probably gonna kill here.
Oh!
Wowee.
A pixel of life, and what's he gonna do? This is the longest battle of his life. He has to work his way in against the
Oh, man,
Repukens.
he's getting around him.
12 seconds left.
Oh!
Eats it.
After all that, that's how you're gonna go down? Come on.
No duck. Nice throw there. No throw break by corner on the car. But Daniel 1 round away from taking this and moving on to top 32, I believe.
Hey,
Converts off the down forward 2 float. Gets decent damage combo. Runs at him. Goes for the up forward 4. No duck on the down 1+2.
hey.
Very bad situation right for corner. Oh, Penny works his way back in.
That
And a
is
combo to
it.
close it out. 3 rounds straight for Daniel. Very well done. He advances into the top 32. Well, I think it's on loser's side, if I'm not mistaken.
Man.
Very good
Daniel.
showing there.
Yeah, with the Geese Howard, he's pulling through. You know, Corner the Cobb looked really good with his Eddie earlier too, but Daniel pulling through with the Geese. Round of applause. Man, the crowd here is so awesome. The crowd here is amazing. I love it.
I feel like Geese is a character we're going to see more and more of in the future. You see players like, I'm not sure if you've seen Kokomo. Recently
yeah,
he's been playing Geese a lot at his stream. And I know you guys have Trungi who's been putting in work with Geese.
Trungi is amazing, right? Trungi's original character was Steve Fox.
Yeah.
And he was one of those players who went ham with Steve. He was just like, all right, I'm about to lose. Here comes up forward 3s and up forward 4s with Steve. It's like, what the hell? And now he's got Geese and he plays him so much more solid. It's the most confusing thing in the world to me.
And fighting GM as well. There's a lot of Geese players. I think Geese is really good for tournament, especially if you know the character your opponent doesn't. Because there's a lot of characters that, you know, they don't lab as much as others. They might not know the DLC characters. You can take advantage of that. Not that I'm saying it's bad if the opponent knows it. It's just that the character's really tricky. There's a lot of mind games. Like even on block, he always has parries and everything.
Yeah. Geese is a very difficult character to play against, as you mentioned, especially in the tournament format. But man, it is winding down here. We are almost to our top 32. This is Pool D that we're winding through. There's a huge crowd back there.
I think there's a big match happening.
There must be, because you hear the dingle howls back there from the crowd. So I don't know what's going on, but there are a ton of people just standing on chairs, peering over other people's heads, you know? It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What has been your favorite match today so far? I know it's hard because there's been so many matches.
Yeah. My personal favorite was Rip versus Aiken. I thought that match was fantastic. But, you know, maybe the match that we had where Nobi almost lost to Cornwallis.
That's my favorite.
I think that's
that
the one.
was so good.
Yeah,
That was a
Cornwallis
great
versus
match.
Nobi. That was a sick match. I'm a big fan of Cornwallis now. He made me a believer. Oh, I mean, for all we know, that could be Cornwallis playing back there right now. I don't know.
There was actually a tournament for best Yoshi in OCE.
Wow.
Like a side tournament.
Was what's his name? Fade? Was
yeah,
Fade
Fade
part of
was
the
in it,
tournament? I beat
Cornwallis.
Fade in this tournament. I like saying that because the thing about me and Fade, he's come to Evolution like 3 times. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Every single time he's come, he's been in my pool, and I've beaten him every time. Today he almost beat me. It was close.
He's been having a character crisis, but his original main for like 10 or so years was Yoshi, and now he's been playing Dragonov and whatever.
Yeah. But anyways, boys, it looks like the pools are pretty much done. That's all for the stream at least. We are going to be resuming the stream at 7 p.m. GMT plus 10. I don't know how that works. For the top 32, though. So I'll tell you right now. Right now here, it is 6 p.m. So 1 hour. In 1 hour, we'll come back with some top 32 action. Don't go anywhere.